What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your IGCSE, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best.
Alright. Okay, welcome back, my NextGen family. Okay, we are going to go through on the second part of October-November 2024, paper 4-3. Okay, so in the first video, we have already done the first half of it. So we'll continue on from question 7 onwards. Okay, question 7 is on shapes. Okay, shapes and expression. 7A1, calculate the area of the trapezium. Okay, trapezium, very simple. Formula is 1 over 2 A plus B multiplied by the perpendicular height. A plus B will be 9 plus 13, then multiply by 8 here. Okay, this one all just put into the calculator. We should get 88. Okay, 88 cm squared. Number 2, the area of the trapezium is 264 cm squared. Show that 2y squared plus 9y minus 518 equals to 0. Okay, so we're going to put into the formula again, which is A plus B times height. This is A, this is B, this is height. So 1 over 2, y plus 1 plus y plus 4 multiply by y plus 2. Okay, add it all up together. We get 2y plus 5, y plus 2. Okay, this is the expression. They say the area of this is equals to 264. Okay, we can put the 264 over here also. Okay, at the start. We can multiply it by 2. Okay, 264 multiplied by 2 will be equals to 528. And then let's open up the bracket. So here will be 2y squared plus 4y plus 5y plus 10. We shift everything to the right hand side. It will become 2y squared plus 9y. 10 minus 528 will be minus 518 equals to 0. This is just the expression. Okay, question B. Solve 2y squared plus 9y minus 518 equals to 0 by factorization to find the value of y. Okay, what are we going to do over here? I want all of you, please take out your calculator. Okay, this is a paper 4. So for those of you who are doing paper 3, paper 4, any sort of factorizing, just use your calculator. Okay, don't waste your time to try to figure out. Okay, so all of you know how to use calculator? Okay, all of you know how to use your calculator. So go and press, if you are using your 570EX calculator, okay, you're gonna press menu, you press right, down. Okay, you will reach here, equation / func. Okay, you go into there, you press polynomial, and then degree, you press 2. Okay, then we're gonna put in the equation. 2x squared plus 9y minus 518. 2, 9 minus 518. Okay, we're gonna work backwards from here. You all see got two answers over here. X1 is equals to 14. X2 is equals to negative 37 over 2. Okay, if you're using a different calculator, go and Google it. Okay, go and figure out how to get the steps for solving of factorizing also, solving of quadratic. So we're going to start from the answer. Okay, I'm going to teach you all, this is in a way the cheating way. So if you have a fraction, you write the fraction first. So negative 37 over 2. And then here would be y is equals to 14. Okay, we are solving for y, not x. For fraction, you're going to bring the denominator over first. Okay, so if your calculator shows you a decimal place, change it to a fraction first. Then you want to make it into this format. 2y plus 37 equals to 0. Okay, we want to shift everything to the left-hand side. Okay, some students, even though I teach this method, what is the mistake that you will do? You straight away take the fraction, you move it over here. Okay, this is wrong. you cannot write it as y plus 37 over 2. Okay, this one is wrong. Presentation will be wrong. So by right, in exam, you cannot use this method. Okay, but since this is a paper 4, we do the smart way. So you can leverage on your calculator. This one will be y minus 14 equals to 0. Now we put both of them into a bracket like that. Y minus 14 equals to 0. Okay, so we are working backwards. However, what is y? Okay, we go back to the question. Y is the length. Okay, it's y plus 4, y plus 2, y plus 1. So if we put a negative here, what will happen is that these values, the length will be negative. So negative, length cannot be negative. So we have to reject this value. Our final answer will only be y equals to 14. You cannot write both of it. You get minus 1 mark. Okay, can we use formula to do this? No. No, the questions clearly state they want you to use factorizing. So we follow the steps over here. Okay, please type your questions down if you all got any. Okay, let's go to question B. The diagram shows a sector of a circle with radius 8 cm and angle 75 degrees. Find the perimeter of the sector. Okay, so perimeter is made up of 3 parts: radius, radius, and the arc. Radius, here is 8. Let's find the length of the arc first. Okay, so arc length, which is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So 75 over 360 times 2 pi 8. Okay, we can calculate this first. 75 over 360 times 2 pi 8. Okay, we just leave it in terms of pi first. 10 over 3 pi. Then perimeter, you take 2 radius. So 2 times 8 plus the length of the arc. Okay, so this will become 26.47 or 26.5. Write it to 3 significant figures. Okay, question C. The diagram shows a shape ABQP made from 3 straight lines and an arc of a sector of a circle. The sector has center O and angle 90 degrees. POQ, okay, POQ is a straight line. AP equals to PO equals to OQ. Okay, AP, PO, OQ, and then QB. All of these are 5 cm. Okay, so we just label this down first. 5, 5, 5. Find the area of AP, QB. Okay, what can we do to find the area? Okay, we split it up. Triangle, triangle, sector. Okay, both the triangles will be the same formula. Okay, so let's try to find this one first. The triangle APO or AOP. Okay, AOP and BOQ. Okay, both of these, they are the same. Okay, they are the same same area. So half times base times height. 1 over 2 times 5 times 5, which is equals to 12.5. Okay, the next one. Now we find the area of the sector. So sector AOB. Sector, the formula is theta over 360 times pi r squared. Theta is 90 over 360 times pi squared. Okay, we will get here 12.5 pi. Okay, let's just double check this times 5 squared. Okay, sorry, it is 6.25 pi. Oh, sorry, you're right. I did a mistake. Okay, it's not 5. Okay, no, my value is wrong. Okay, thanks, Ariel. Testing your, see whether still awake or not. Okay, we need to find the radius first. Okay, teacher also need to warm up a little bit. These two are the radius. Okay, so before we do this, we need to find what is the hypotenuse. Okay, what is the hypotenuse? AO and OB. So this, we are going to use, okay, this one AO, which is your radius. This is 5. This is 5. We're going to use Pythagoras. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. AO square equals to 5 square plus 5 square. AO is equals to square root 5 square plus 5 square, which is equals to 50. Okay, 25 plus 25. Then here is square root 50 squared. 90 over 360 times 50. Okay, so here will be 12.5 pi. Okay, so this one is your radius. This is cert 50. Okay, now we add it all up together. Okay, so total area will be equals to 2 times 12.5. Okay, because you got two triangles plus the area of the sector. Okay, they want it. Yours look at the question. They say give your answer in the form a plus k pi. Okay, so don't go and write it in the decimal place. We just leave it like this. 25 plus 12.5 pi. Okay, did they say k they want in a specific value? Okay, they never say lah. So if you write it as 25 over 2, also can. Okay, so 25 plus 12.5 pi or 25 plus 25 over 2 pi. Both also will be acceptable. Okay, number 7. If you can do this, can you type 7 in the chat? Okay, relatively easy lah, right? This question. Yes, on shapes. Okay, which formula of shapes will be given? Normally is volume of sphere. Okay, something related to sphere. Then got one more is the cone, I think. Okay, but just memorize all of it to be safe. Okay, so your perimeter, area, volume. Okay, memorize all of it. Okay, Zia, I'll answer your question later on. Okay, number 8. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Guilami. Okay, measures the speed of each of 100 cars. Okay, the results are shown in the table. Right, so this is a group data 15, 20, 35, 30. Okay. Okay, he draws a pie chart for this data. Calculate the angle for the interval 45 to 50. Okay, so the angle is this one, 20. Okay, so 20 out, 45 to 50 is 35. Okay, so 35 out of 100 multiplied by 360 degrees. So here will be 126 degrees. Okay, calculate the estimate of the mean of the speed. So the formula for mean is sum of fx over sum of f. Okay, first thing, we need to find what is the x value first. So I want you all to label on top. X will be the midpoint of all of this, where you take this plus this divided by 2. So here will be 35, 42.5, 47.5, and here will be 60. Okay, put in the formula. So fx, 15 times 35 plus 20 times 42.5 plus 35 times 47.5 plus 30 times 60 over the total, which is normally given in the question, 100. Okay. The top one, please calculate your numerator value first, so that later on when you all check back, easier for you all to check back. Okay, you should get 4837.5, and here will be 48.375. Okay. Take note, remember, for mean, if it's a terminating decimal, don't go and round it up. We will write down all the values. So if you write it as 48.4, minus 1 mark. You need to present it as 48.375. This is the format. Okay, next one. Question C. Complete the histogram to show the data in the table. Okay, histogram. What's a histogram? So whenever we see the word histogram, we write down the formula first. FD, which is your frequency density, equals to frequency over class width. F over CW. Okay, we go back to the data here. Let's see. We have F. Okay, we can find what is CW. Okay, I will just bring down. Okay, maybe I just continue from top. From the top over here. So class width for this will be 10. Okay, 30 to 40. 5, 5, 20. So FD will be equals to 15 over 10, 20 over 5, 35 over 5, and 30 over 20. calculate this, will be 1.5. Second one, they already give us, right? Okay, this one is 4. 35 divided by 5, here will be 7. And then here, 1.5. Okay, double check this. All right, so from 30 to 40 will be 1.5. So we draw a line here. Then from 45 to 50 will be 7. Okay, 45 to 50. Okay, 40 to 45, 45 to 50. Okay, 7. Then the last one is 50 to 70 will be 1.5. Okay, so over here. Wait. 50 to 70. We gotta extend this over here. Yeah, just double check out. This one 1.5. Here 7. Here 1.5. Okay, quite easy. These statistics. Okay, number 8. If you can do this, can you type 8? Okay, all can do. Let's go to question number 9. A bag contains 5 white balls and 3 black balls. Marwan picks a ball from the bag at random and then replaces it. Keyword here, replaces it. Find the probability that the ball is white. Okay, you have 5 white balls and 3 black balls. Total, how many balls do we have? Okay, total we have 5 plus 3, which is equals to 8. White ball is 5 over 8. Number 2, Naomi picks a ball from the bag at random and then replaces it. She repeats this 120 times. Find the number of times the ball is expected to be white. Okay, so the probability of getting white is 5 over 8. So 120 times 5 over 8, which is equals to 75. Okay, just now someone asked this question. This is a 3-mark question. Oscar picks a ball from the bag at random. He replaces it and then picks a second ball from the bag at random. Find the probability that the ball are the same color. Okay, the keyword again, this one is he replaces it. Okay, same color ball. How many color do we have? We only have white and black. So what we need to calculate is either he get white, or he get black. And this is with replacement. That means he take the ball already, he look at the color of the ball, he put it back inside the bag. Okay, so remember the word or and, okay, or means you add it up. So if the probability of the event, that means event A or event B, we add it up. If it's event A and event B, you multiply it. See, just now the language here is either the event that we get both white color or both black color. So that's why we will add the probability here. Okay, what is the probability of getting white and white? This will be 5 over 8 times 5 over 8 plus 3 over 8 times 3 over 8. Okay, nothing changes in the second ball because this is with replacement. When calculate this, we will get here 25 over 64 plus 9 over 64. Okay, we should get, you can just calculate it, we get 17 over 32. Okay, number 2, find the probability that the balls are not the same color. So just now, what we calculated was the same color. This is the opposite event. We will take 1 minus probability same color, which is the one above. 1 minus 17 over 2, which is equals to 15 over 32. Do you get marks if you draw the tree? No. You have to write down the working. Okay, unless your tree, you got to write down the working. Your tree diagram, is it? So if you're at the end of your tree, you write 5 over 8 and 5 over 8 and 3 over 8 and 3 over 8. Then you have to show the working. Then only you can get the marks. Okay, question C. Okay, just now someone asked question B. Got it already? This one who was asking? I think Brian. Can? Okay, okay, question C. Now we look again at the keyword. Priya picks 3 of the 8 balls from the bag at random without replacement. Okay, what does it mean without replacement? Means she take out the ball already, she look at the ball, then whatever ball that she get, she put it outside. Okay, so here now, find the probability that she picks 2 white balls and 1 black ball. Okay, I want to address this question. So this is a 3-mark question. Amira, just now I replied you on WhatsApp. Okay, so the condition is like this. Okay, this is similar to your question just now that you were asking. When they give us something like this, okay, you have to think about all the scenarios that Priya can take the ball. Okay, they say the only thing that they say is she picks 2 white balls and 1 black ball. The question didn't say she picked 2 white balls then 1 black ball. Do you understand what's the difference between the 2 sentences? 2 white balls and 1 black ball. 2 white balls then 1 black ball. Okay, this is N. Means we need to think about all the possible scenario, which is she can take white, white, black. She can take white, black, white, or black, white, white. Okay, understand the scenario? This is how she will take. Okay, so normally if you got 3 items, means you just need to multiply by 3. Okay, if it's different kind of events, like this one, different colors, don't even need to list down. Okay, and don't need to go and do the separate calculation. All you need to do is you go and multiply it by 3. So we just take one of the event. Okay, let's say we take white, white, black. Okay, what is white, white, black? White, probability of getting white will be 5/8. This is the calculation. Then the second one, you got 1 less white already, so now it's 4, and your total is 7. Then the third one, we take the black one, which is 3/6. Okay, so I'm basing it, this one is white, white, black. Then these 3 values, we multiply by 3 because got 3 different scenarios here. All right? This is how we get the 3 marks. Go and calculate it. Okay, 5/8. You just type in the calculator, 5/8 times 4/7 times 3/6 times 3. We'll get 15/28. Okay, number 9. Can you type 9 if you can understand this? You can choose any of the 3 lists. No, you have to consider all 3. Not you choose any of it. But when your calculation, you can do white, black, white, black, white, white. All will be same value. Okay, all of it, no matter how you calculate it, this part here will be definitely the same exact value. Okay, any more question? Okay, all good? Okay, probability. So I think probability most of the time will just ask you all like this. Okay, the hard questions will just be with replacement or without replacement. Then we have to consider like all this different kind of events. Okay, when they with the different kind of order. Okay, number 10. This is on the topic of differentiation. Okay, differentiation you have to consider your knowledge on, you have to know your knowledge on straight line equations also, because they will ask you on equation of tangent. They can ask you about perpendicular line or perpendicular bisector also. So let's look at this. Diagram shows a sketch of the graph of y equal to 3 plus 2x minus x squared. A is the point -10 and B is the point 23. Okay, let's label this down. -10. This is 23. Okay, find the derivative of 3 plus 2x minus x squared. Okay, this is y, right? Let's write this as dy over dx. 3 will become 0, 2x will become 2 minus 2x. Okay, so the derivative is 2 minus 2x. B1, show that the equation of the tangent A is y equals to 4x plus 4. Okay, so equation of the tangent at A. Tangent means this line. Okay, there's a line that touches A. What we need to consider here, we need to calculate what is the gradient first. The gradient is calculated by using dy over dx, because dy over dx is gradient function. Okay, so we're gonna sub x equals to -1 into this dy over dx. So dy over dx, 2 minus 2 times -1, which is equals to 4. Okay, this represents your gradient. Okay, gradient or m. So straight line equation, we need to find m and we need to find c. So the next thing, okay, we have here gradient is equals to 4. Then your x and y, which is -1, 0. Okay, we're going to substitute into y equals mx plus c to find the c value. So 0 equals to 4 times -1 plus c. C is equals to 4. And our final one, equation of tangent will be y equals to, okay, the m was 4, the c also 4. So y equals to 4x plus 4 will be your final answer. Yeah, just remember two things. You need to find gradient, you need to find y-intercept. Okay, question number 2. The line is perpendicular to the line y equals to 4x plus 4. The line L passes through the point B. Okay, find the equation of the line L. Give your answer in the form y equals mx plus c. Okay, first thing, if it is perpendicular to this line, what is the gradient? X can be 0 as well. No. Where can be 0? This is given. Okay, here, gradient of the original one, okay, is equals to 4. So perpendicular gradient, okay, let's call this perpendicular gradient will be your, okay, negative reciprocal. So here will be -1 over 4. Okay, so the original gradient is y equals to 4x because this one is m. Now, we want to find passes through point B. Okay, where is point B? Point B they gave us is 2, 3. Okay, now their m is equals to -1 over 4. We're going to substitute into y equals mx plus c. So 3 equals to -1 over 4 times 2 plus c, which is -1 over 2 plus c, 3. Okay, we bring it to the left-hand side. C is 3 plus 1 over 2, which is equals to 7 over 2. Okay, so the final answer will be y equals to -1 over 4x plus 7 over 2. Okay, last one. Find the coordinates of the maximum point of the graph of y equals to 3 plus 2x minus x squared. What is maximum point? What is the equation that represents maximum point of this graph? Okay, so we have to know maximum point, minimum point also means it is your stationary point or your turning point. Okay, so max point, the equation that represents this is dy over dx equals to 0. Okay, just now our dy over dx is 2 minus 2x. So let's solve for this. 2 minus 2x equals to 0. 2 equals to 2x. X will be equals to 1. Okay, then we substitute x into the y equation. Okay, x equals to 1. Okay, x equals to 1. So y is equals to 3 plus 2 times 1 minus 1 squared. Okay, we will get here y is equals to 4. So x equals to 1, y equals to 4. It's an easy 3 marks. Okay, do we need to check for d square y over dx square here? Don't need. Okay, don't need. Because this one, there's only one turning point. Since this is a quadratic equation, you all see here, this is negative x squared, right? So this is a set phase graph. That's why it will give you a maximum point. Unless they test you on cubic equation. Cubic equation, then you sometimes they may say which one is the maximum point, which one is the minimum point. Then you have to go and use the nature, okay, which is d square y over dx square. All right. Will it go above cubic graph? Normally for differentiation, I've not seen it. Okay, I've not seen it. I mean, they can ask you generally for like graph. Okay, graph, they can ask you another graph. But for differentiation, so far, I think quadratic, normally cubic. Okay, quadratic or cubic. Okay, number 10. If you can do this, please type 10. Any question, please ask me. Okay, let's go to 11. Okay, 11 is on the topic of functions. Okay, they give us fx, gx, hx, and jx. Find g negative 3. We just need to substitute negative 3 as x. So here will be 1 minus 2 times negative 3, which will be equals to 7. Question B, fx, gx plus fgx plus 1. Okay, what is fx, gx, and what is fgx? Maybe we separate it so easier for us to calculate. Okay, let's find what is fx, gx first. Okay, fx, gx, this is not a composite function. This is multiplying both the functions with each other, which is 2x plus 5, 1 minus 2x. Okay, let's calculate for this. This will be 2x minus 4x squared plus 5 minus 10x. Okay, I will rearrange it. Negative 4x squared minus 8x plus 5. Okay, is it 8x? 2x. Okay, 8x. Fgx. Okay, what's the difference? This is a composite function. So f, 1 minus 2x. Fx is 2x plus 5. So now it's 2 times 1 minus 2x bracket plus 5. Okay, this will become 2 minus 4x plus 5. Hold on, got one more thing, right? Okay, later got a plus 1. Okay, 2 minus 4x. Then here will be minus 4x plus 7. Okay, now we add it all up together. So fx, gx plus fgx plus 1 minus 4x squared minus 8x plus 5 minus 4x plus 7 and plus 1. Okay, here will be minus 4x squared minus 12x plus 5 plus 7 plus 1 will be plus 13. Okay, next one, find the g inverse x. Okay, so I like to start with this. Let y equals to g inverse x. gy is equals to x. Okay, gx is 1 minus 2x. So here will be 1 minus 2y equals to x. We want to make y as a subject. So 1 minus x equals to 2y. Y is 1 minus x over 2. Okay, so here will just be 1 minus x over 2. Next one, find what is hh1. We write down what's hx first. Hx is 1 over x plus 1. So hh1 means h 1 over 1 plus 1. h 1 over 2. Then we're going to substitute again. Now your x is 1 over 2 plus 1, 1 over 3 over 2. Okay, 1 divided by a fraction, your final answer will just be the inverse of it, which is this one, 2 over 3. Okay, what's the reason? Okay, I'm just doing the shortcut. So if you get 1 over a over b, we get 1 divided a over b, which is 1 times b over a. Okay, so you can just remember this. If you got a value divided by a fraction, you multiply by the inverse of the bottom one. So final answer here is 2 over 3. Okay, these are many questions. Okay, question E. 1 over fx minus hx, give your answer as a single fraction in its simplest form. Okay, the value of fx, 1 over 2x plus 5 minus, okay, hx is 1 over x plus 1. We want to write it as a single fraction, so we're going to multiply both the denominator with each other. So here will become x plus 1. Okay, then here we will get minus. Okay, this is where normally students make the mistake. When you minus, you need to minus the whole thing up here. So this will become minus bracket 2x plus 5. Okay, bottom we just write 2x plus 5, x plus 1. If you don't bracket it, it will be wrong. So x minus 2x will become minus x. 1 minus 5 will be minus 4. 2x plus 5, x plus 1. So here minus x minus 4, and 2x plus 5, x plus 1. Okay, find x when jx equals to 1 over 32. Okay, jx would be equals to 2 to the power of x equals to 1 over 32. Okay, when we want to solve for a power, we have to make the base to be the same. 32 is also 2 power 5, which we can rewrite as 2 to the power of negative 5. Then we just compare both the power with each other. So x is equals to negative 5. Okay, the last one. Okay, even though this is 1 mark only, but I often see students get stuck with this. Find x when j inverse x equals to 0. And you see it's just 1 mark. Okay, normally this type of question, they will give you for a question that has a power. Okay, so what is jx? Jx is equals to 2 to the power of x, right? Okay, this one don't go waste your time trying to go find the inverse. What we need to do here, so if they give you an inverse equals to a value, you're going to inverse the inverse. Okay, meaning, okay, if you want to do proper working, but this one not necessary, you write here, you inverse the inverse. Okay, so you put j, here is j to the power of negative 1. J times j to the power of negative 1, this whole thing will cancel off. Okay, this one no more. So it will just be x equals to j0, which is 2 to the power of 0 equals to 1. All right, okay, so this is everything that we need to know about functions. Maybe we can include our knowledge also, our domain and range that you need to know also. Okay, question 11. If you can do 11, can you type 11 in the chat? All right, okay, let's go to the last one. This is on trigonometry. ABCD is a quadrilateral and E is a point on CD. AB equals to 8.7. Okay, basically everything that's labeled there. Show that AC equals to 17.37. Okay, the first one. We want to find AC, which is this here. We have two length and an included angle. So this, we will use cos rule. Okay, cos rule. We have this triangle here, like this. 8.7, 11.4, 119 degrees. Okay, so the formula will be a square equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a. A square will be this one here. So ac square is equals to 8.7 square plus 11.4 square minus 2 times 8.7 times 11.4 cos 119 degrees. Okay, the whole thing you can type in the calculator 8.7 square plus 11.4 square minus 2 times 8.7 times 11.4 times cos 119. Okay, you should get 301.82. Okay, but you don't go round it up in the middle of the equation. This one is just for presentation only. Okay, I already typed this out, then we square root the value. Okay, it's 301.816 something lah. Okay, so you put it in the calculator, you would get 17.37. Okay, since they say correct to two decimal place, we write 17.3729. Round up 17.37 like this. Okay. Can you use car formula here? Cannot. It's not a right angle triangle. So Katua can only use for right angle triangle. Okay, first one, 17.37. This is your value. Okay, let's look at the second one. Angle AEC is obtuse. Okay, let me see. Can we bring this down? Okay, bring down this part here. Copy. Paste. Okay, now I can see clearer. Oops, I don't want this part. Okay, what do we have? They want us to find ACE. Okay, where is ACE? ACE. What do we have? We have this 20 degrees, we have 10.9, we have this 17.37. Okay, how do we find the angle ACE? Okay, can we straight away find the angle ACE with the information that we have? Okay, I don't think so because we don't have this part here, right? So we need to use sine rule. Okay, sine rule, which is here and here, then here and here. Okay, so we're going to find what is angle AEC first. Okay, and you see AEC is a big, okay, it's a obtuse. Okay, they purposely mention over here. Why is it an obtuse? So you need to use your knowledge on trigo over here also. So we find angle AEC. So we use sine rule. Sine angle AEC over 17.37 equals to sine 20 degrees over 10.9. Okay, we're going to bring AEC here. Okay, we bring 10.9 times 17.37 first. And then we're going to inverse. Okay, we type this first. Sine 20 divided 10.9 times 17.37. Okay, you should get 0.545. Okay, then at the same time also, you type in the calculator this one. You inverse sine the value. Inverse sine the answer, we will get 33.03 degrees. Okay, but this is not the value itself, because this is not AAC. Okay, in fact, this one is the base angle. Okay, to be more specific, here, because it's an obtuse angle, I won't be writing here as AEC first. We'll write here base angle alpha. Okay, do you all remember why we have to use this? This is like how we solve our trigo. Then we have to use ASTC because ASTC, okay, this is a reason. Your sine value can be in the first or the second quadrant, meaning your answer, okay, your angle, there are two possible values when we solve for sine. It's either your angle here is alpha, which is the value that you straight away find, or you take 180 minus alpha. So now this is the alpha value. If they say it is an obtuse angle, obtuse means it is in between from 90 to 180 degrees, then you have to take 180 minus the value over here. Okay, so the angle AEC, okay, angle AEC that we calculate should be 180 minus 33.03. Okay, 180 minus 33.03, we will get 146.97. Okay, which is 14. Okay, I think we can round it up. Okay, 147. 147 degrees. So this little angle here is 147 degrees. Okay, now we want to find this angle here, angle ACE, which is 180 minus 20 minus 147. And we'll get here 13 degrees. Okay, 4-mark question. There's only one answer. If you get any other answer, you'll be 0 marks. Okay, not 0 mark. Depends whether you all got use this. But there's only one way to do this. Okay, you use sine rule. Okay, then you find the angle using your trigo. Then after that, we just take 180 degrees minus this. So here will be 13 degrees. Let's just label this down. Okay, the last one. Calculate the perimeter of the quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, so the perimeter will be here, here. Okay, we have here. We need to find what's the length of AD and DF. Okay, looking at this part here. Let's see. What do we have? ADF. ADF. Okay. Okay, we don't have enough information here yet, but we need to find what is AF first. Okay, is it AF? Is this AE or AF? AE. Okay, AE. This one. Okay, how to find AE? AE, we will be using this triangle. Okay, this one later only we use this triangle. Okay, I want to use this part here. Let me just write it down first. Okay, A, E, F. Here is 147. Here is 20. Here is 13. Okay, what else do we have? We have 17.37. We have 10.9 here. Okay, so you got so many different information already. This one we can use sine rule. Okay, we use here and here. Then let's just use here and here. Okay, so we find AE over sine 13 degrees equals to 10.9 over sine 20 degrees. AE, we bring up the value. Okay, this one I don't keep writing, but we just write 10.9 over sine 20 multiply sine 13. Okay, we will get here 7.169. Okay, also depending what value you use. So if you use it's not sine 13, your answer may differ a little bit. Okay, so for me, I will get 7.169 because I also round up already. So my values might not be the most accurate, but they will give you a range of answers that's acceptable. Okay, 7.169. Now we have here, okay, 7.169. Okay, what else do we have? We can find angle DEA, which is 180 minus 147. Okay, angle DEA, 180 minus 147. This will be 33 degrees. Okay. 33, let's write this one. Okay, we have one angle, one side, and this is a right angle triangle, then we can use SOHCAHTOA. Okay, only for right angle triangle, you can use SOHCAHTOA. So this is hypotenuse, this one opposite, adjacent. Okay, we find what is DA first. OH, so sine 33 degrees equals to AD over 7.169. Okay, we are using so over here. So sine 33 multiply 7.169. We'll get here AD equals to 3.905. Okay, 3.905. Okay, then here you want to use Pythagoras theorem also can, or you can just use trigo again, which is cos 33 degrees DE over 7.169. So 7.169 times cos 33. DE 6.012. Okay, why do we round up? 149.67. 146.97. Okay, by right, don't need to round up, but then because we are actually towards the end of the calculation already. So if you write, okay, like what I said just now, this one at the final one, okay, normally you round up. You can round up here also, okay. You don't want to round up also can. So you just write here 146.97 but yeah, 146.97 will be more accurate for this value here. Okay, but since I already did 147, then I just go with it because the final answer they'll give you a range of answer. Okay, so if you use 146.97, you'll just follow the steps. Okay, now let's find the final one, perimeter. Okay, the total perimeter. So we have here 6.012, then here 3.905. Okay, we're gonna add all of it up together. Okay, so here will become 8.7 plus 11.4 plus 10.9 plus 3.905 plus 6.012. Okay, you follow your value. Mine might not be the most accurate right now because I rounded up. Plus 10.9 plus 3.905 plus 6.012. Okay, my final answer will be 40.917. Can round it up to 40.9, okay, which is your three significant figure. All right, so the final answer, based on the mark scheme, they will accept from 40.9, okay, or 40.91 to 40.94. 40.91 to 40.94. So mine is actually accurate. Okay, if you get out of this, that means you have to check back somewhere in your working. So even if you round up or you don't round up, you should get the range of values over here. Okay, number 12. If you can do this, can you type 12 in the chat? Okay, Rayan asks, to find AE, if you use angle 147 and length 17.37, will it still work? To find AE. Oh, can. It means you use this one, like this. Okay, why I didn't use this? Just in case if I wrong in the previous one. Because you see, this tool is given to you. So sometimes what we want to do is we want to minimize the error. So whatever that they give you, you use the value. Instead of you use your own value. That's my logic. But both ways also you should get the same answer. Your AE you should get around this value also, 7.169. Okay, any more question? Okay, I think this paper, the second half, not too bad, right? Quite easy, All right. Awesome. I'll send this to y'all. So this is the end of October, November 2024 paper 4.3.